I'm not sure if it's dangerous. The only thing that I know is I think it's someone's of our crewmate.
Uh-huh.
He's going to look at Doomsday. Am I right?
That I didn't quite hear you. That it's hard to make.
Sorry, what?
What'd you say?
Oh, Tolok answered. I don't know if the orb is dangerous. I only know that I think he's someone's of our crewmate.
It's the mate of someone on our crew.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
right.
Is the
Okay.
mate of someone on our crew? I think.
Yes. That and it belongs to one that the submissive one thinks is a god.
Thinks it's a god. What?
Well, it did get blasted with anti-ship weaponry and was still fine.
Yeah, that's why we want to steal from Nolia. He's always got the good stuff. Good parts.
New parts?
No. What do you mean new parts? Just
Old parts.
What do you mean old parts? What are you talking about?
An anchor.
So we go in and talk, and then you steal things while they're distracted.
Yeah.
And then you buy things that let you use them to fix the station, and then the station can keep running, and everyone doesn't die.
Yeah. It's a good thing.
Oh, I like it when no one dies.
They should let you steal more often. I don't understand why they aren't just giving it to you.
We tried to collect taxes, but that didn't work. So now we collect taxes a different way.
Then it's time for us to go. We don't know where we are.
That's fine. Just go back to where you were.
Where were we?
Well, that one has the ability to teleport, right? Because that's how we got in here. Because I didn't see anything that would show that you walked in here. Which is really cool that you can do that.
Doomsday is going to roll really quickly.
Well, canonically, you've already teleported back to the shop. We're just rewinding in time a little bit.
Okay, great. I wanted to see if I was going to do it for 3 times. If both of them got above a 15, they'd be. If 2 of them got over 15, they'd be able to just go back to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, in the middle of somebody saying something, dude's just going to like explode and a little mist cloud of blood and disappear.
Little Rubbish is gonna look at this mortified, going, "Oh no, this isn't the drinking water!" Because he doesn't know how the drifters work.
Tolok feathers are now red?
Oh no!
No, wait. What color has your blood?
It's red.
It's the meat dimension blood.
Okay, yeah. Tolok is now red.
Ah!
Wait,
Rubbish,
Tolok is going to actually try to taste how it tastes from
Rubbish
his face.
gonna walk over to a wall and pull out a little communicator as he goes. And he's gonna start hitting buttons on a little control panel. Junk, I'm sorry. The drinking tank A4 is kind of fucked up. No, it wasn't my fault this time, I swear. Just someone exploded in it. No, I didn't shoot them. No, they just exploded. What do you mean? Drifter? How many heads they had? What? Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll talk to you later. We're gonna go rob a place. Click.
Okay, so how does Doomsday no. What was the name, sorry?
This is Rubbish.
No. Regal's character.
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Okay. How does Doomsday blood taste?
It's not their
Their
blood.
bloods?
the blood of the meat dimension. So what's happening with Doomsday, right? So faster than light travel in this setting takes place by basically going through a nether portal to a place made out of meat and blood, and then going out of another nether portal.
Okay, I
Doomsday's
get that.
species basically spawns a nether portal around themselves and goes to the next dimension and then back out.
Okay, I get that.
So it's
But to
not.
be honest, I don't think my character knows that, so
Oh.
he's going to say Doomsday Blood.
Okay, that's fine. So Doomsday blood.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
The blood tastes remarkably ironful. It is not exactly pleasant. It is, by all accounts, up and down blood. It is full of metallic tastes. It is not exactly flavorful in a appealing way, unless you're some sort of vampire or bee.
What? Cranberry juice, yummy.
Yeah. So you
Doomsdays probably taste sugary
yeah.
because it's glowing blue. It's like Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher juice. No.
Yeah, Jolly Rancher from a worm and a string.
No. Fucking 90s
Okay,
critter.
so then Tolok, after doing a cringe face because he just tasted the blood on all his covering his body. It tastes horrible.
A small
He
buzz is going off as Rubbish is shutting off this water supply. So
okay, Tolok is going back to reality and going to ask, "Do you need help?"
I just gotta shut off the feed to other places while we refilter this whole fucking thing. 600 gallons of water. Do you know how hard it is to keep 600 gallons of water in one spot and then refilter it all? Fine. After shutting it down, I'll deal with this later. First, you, me, we're gonna go rob this stupid kobold. Let's go.
Yes, he's going to just start following.
600 gallons is 2,000 liters.
It's a lot, is all. That's all you really needed to know about it. So,
I'm like, well, they're not American, so they're not going to know what gallons are.
I didn't really. I just threw a number out there, honestly. It wasn't supposed to be specific.
I only know a gallon is a weird gasoline bottle.
Yeah, 600 of those.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Anyways. Doomsday, you appear in the middle of Nolia's shop, having said your few words and interrupting Oryu's little desire to purchase something by saying that by having a child is a bit of a responsibility. Maru, the orb has decided to bug you one last time and then hit you with the Hello Darkness, my old friend. Then got magneted up to the ceiling by a turtle.
By a what?
There is a little turtle robot crawling around on the ceiling of Nolia's shop who has a large magnet for a back, which has sucked the orb into it so that it can no longer run around and cause havoc.
That's adorable.
We discovered its weakness.
Magnets. Can't be destroyed, but can be contained.
It can be contained only as long as the magnet lasts, motherfucker. Anyways.
But yeah, you also stopped the bot from making a horrible decision, so that's that.
Maru, how are you feeling after watching the orb maybe trying to build a bridge again, getting thrown out by someone else?
He is fully still trying to be blank-minded as possible and not think about the orb. He absolutely wants to think about the orb, but he's trying to think about Doomsday's words and just no think.
No think.
No think.
How about you, Oryu? What is your little bat doing now that they've been presented with the idea that, oh yeah, you're being a parent now?
Well,
What?
his tangent has already been interrupted because after the orb was magneted up because the noise started the hell out of him again. So now he's just staring at the SC again and wondering maybe I really should go with an AGI after all, but I'm not sure. Is it really going to be enough? It's not going to be parenthood then, but maybe maybe I don't know.
More self-mumbling.
Yeah, he's a little like that.
Doomsday, you're watching this whole scenario unfold, and you look past them, or you look closer to yourself, and you notice that one of the floor tiles is shifting under your foot.
They'll just reach out and grab it, their big giant claw hand, just try to pick it up.
And underneath is Tolock and Rubbish, looking at you with their little big old bird eyes.
They just like look back, normal worm on a string, unblinking gaze, gently put the floor tile back down.
Rubber's like, wait, no!
Oh my god. No way, I can make it even funnier.
Yeah,
Tolokis
chalk it
was
up.
just about to say hi, then the other one just grabbed his mouth. No!
All right, Doomsday lifts, just kind of like pushes it back off and half loafs on the spot. That way they can not be, they won't be seen.
Alright, Rubbish very silently slithers out of the containment and into a shelf to place it between him and Nolia and the other two. How about Tolok? What is your little operational mode here?
Could you please repeat the exit area?
The
Per se.
exit is like a little floor panel. It's not very large, maybe I guess it's a half meter by half meter plate that has been lifted out of the floor. And underneath was a tunnel of some kind that was mostly used for maintaining the wiring of the station that you two traveled upwards and have now used to access the underside of Nolia's store. There are a few shelves around that would offer some amount of cover, and I will draw a quick little sketch, I suppose, of the store here. So you have like this entrance here at the front. You probably have a counter here at the side. You have a few shelves going like this. And you have in the back a set of displays for special SC units.
Okay.
And you have a door to the back rooms and stuff of Nolia's shop about here. Does that
You might
make-
need to start making battle maps for these sorts of things.
Honestly, this area doesn't need a battle map. You're not having a fight here.
No,
We're not
Unless
coming
something
back
goes
here to this
terribly
shop
wrong,
ever?
which I doubt.
I mean,
Never
you
ever?
could, but I don't think you would.
Okay.
Ever never?
Okay, then. So little Tolok is going to get out of the hole.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be crawling in all six, because he has six six legs, like the arms and the wings on the back.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be walking all six. looks like a long feathered lizard.
Yeah.
And he's going to get closer to. Sorry, I still don't get used to the name. What was the name? I'm going to write it down.
Rubbish is this guy's name. You can see it when you hover over his token, right?
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's true. Rubbish. Okay, he's going to get close to Rubbish, and he's going to say, "Stealth mode activated."
It's not stealth mode if you talk.
I'm sorry.
Rubbish is quietly taking little pieces of electronics and parts and just shoving them into his coat.
Okay, I'm going to go and getting close to Rubbish again. I'm going to gossip to no gossip no.
Whisper.
Whisper. Thank you. He's going to whisper to him. So, what do I take?
Everything that isn't nailed down.
Okay.
Tolok, the first thing you look when you look at the shelf is a bunch of nails that are pointing down. It's just a box of them, like a reel. They're sort of in this like spool circled up.
Does this count like he's nailed?
What do you think?
Yes, it's nailed.
No!
Okay, I'm going to grab them then.
Alright, so while those three are committing the Ocean's 11 heist music right now, what are the rest of you numbnuts doing? Nolia walks over tomorrow. So why does it have an obsession with you? What's going on with that?
I guess I released it from the closet. It was just in a closet behind toilet paper for some reason. And
On the station? Where the hell was that?
on our ship.
On your ship? I've been looking for this thing for months! You're telling me it's snuck on your damn ship?
I guess either that or somebody took it. Also, their name is Caps Lock, I think. Either that or
You're really
Kir
gonna like the
or
fact that it'll
Galactus.
probably find its way back to our ship.
Wait,
I
no.
don't want to think about that.
But you're married now. You have to.
I
do you mean
don't.
married?
I don't think we are actually.
I thought they
I-
were divorced.
I think. So it's a little complicated. I might have thought a bit too much or thought too little. When the orb said "I love you" immediately upon finding me, and I thought we were partners.
Oh my god. It says I don't understand why it talks like that. I don't understand. It's mad. So I put it in the storage unit, right? So it's one of the like observation and assistant drones that were used in order to keep some SC units in line, especially when they're first deployed out to the field.
What does this SC stand for?
Synthetic citizen, though it's a bit of a odd term because it doesn't mean that they have citizenship, just means that they are equal to thinking like a citizen. Regardless.
So you're a slave trader.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh.
Regardless, the orb was used to keep one of the SCs I broke out of its programming in line, and I so took the orb in, made some tweaks to its code, disconnected it from the mainframe, made some modifications in order to make it a bit of a helper bot, and I left it in storage trying to get back to the project later, and it turns out a few years later I had only put it into sleep mode and not powered it down, and it had been running calculations the whole time, and so its code had become far over corrupted from just running for years.
So it needs a reset.
I wish
Does
it
it
was
need to
that
be wiped?
simple, but the issue is,
Oh.
is when you're dealing with highly advanced artificial intelligence and their networks like this, especially learning ones like that one, you need to be very gentle. If you completely wipe the slab with it, that data has left a mark on the components itself. You can't undo it once you've imprinted on it.
What?
Not fully. So the best way is to rehabilitate it slowly.
By locking in a closet.
I did not lock it in a closet. It locked. I took it out of the damn closet, and it decided apparently to put itself in a new one.
Maybe it feels safe in closets now.
I hope not. That's a problem.
I'm
Anyway.
not gonna look at another closet the same again.
Schrodinger's
Monster in
closet.
the closet.
Unless observed, all closets could or could not have the orb in it.
No.
So,
Fully ascended to a quantum being.
I decided to try and let it follow me around, let it help out with occasional tasks, and let it work through its little craziness to be reacclimated to the world. One day I went to bed and woke up and it was gone. And apparently it was on your ship!
I don't even know how it got on our ship.
I don't know either!
It has also escaped the ship with remarkable efficiency, so I suppose it just does that. Ship doesn't seem as
Yeah.
nearly as hard to escape as a ship. The one you were trying to I was going to buy does it have an orb like that? If it does, I'm not sure anymore.
No, it doesn't. I don't use those kinds of assistance drones. They're more used in large manufacturing to be in charge of small teams rather than individuals. Because the idea is when you mass produce these types of units, you will often and frequently have glitches and haywire ones that will want to wander off, and having these little balls can help keep them focused and keep an observation over them, but it's middle management shit. It's boring, it's lame, it's...
Then the orb went haywire instead.
Yeah, that was what.
Regardless, the little bot is not for sale, it's not yours, it says random shit.
Goodness.
Don't worry about it.
I'll try not
But
to.
this synthetic citizen could be ours.
Yes.
For a price.
Oryu, what the fuck is Oryu's character's name?
Karsik.
Yeah, Tarzik here has purchased one. So, yeah. That yellow one there is yours. I'm just waiting on him to decide what model AI we're loading onto it. And it's a one-way trip. You load something onto it, we can't get rid of it.
And then you showed up and made me realize the question was so much more complicated than I thought, and now I cannot answer it.
Don't worry, it's only an irreversible decision.
From the ceiling, the orb, with its little magnet on its face, making one of its eyes no longer moving, the other one kind of looks down at you, and it looks very cheery. It says, "You fool! Now I have controlled the good little kobold to be nice to their friends. You can never win." Shut up! Nolia says from down below.
I'm going to assume it doesn't make it any saner.
I don't think it is sane. I don't think it's normal. But for your SC, it will be not like that at all.
Yes, please. I don't think I don't think any of us can handle any more of that.
Definitely not.
Now, as Nolia and the group are talking, you all hear a very strange Tolok, right next to you, Rubbish's little communicator started going off. He quickly pulls it out, fumbles with it for a little bit, like flailing to try and catch it. He catches it, opens it up, says, "What? The fuck you mean one of the reactors? No, you can hand... Where am I? I'm currently robbing a place. Shut up." And he snaps it shut.
Calico is going to say, "How was it?"
It was junk. He wants my help. We gotta wrap up. All of you heard the little chime chirp thing coming from behind one of the shelves. Nolia tilts his little head, his big old ears drooping to the side. And he starts to walk over there. Doomsday? Sir? Or let me ask the other two first what they're doing. What are you...
I think it was the orb.
Well, the orb's directly
I
above
think
you.
it's trying to get our attention.
The orb's directly above you. This sounded like it came from the side of the shop. Because you're all basically right at the door, right? And
Yeah, that
these
is
two
true.
are over here.
Hmm.
What is Tarzik doing?
He definitely heard that, his ears pointing right towards it, and then he asks, "Did one of you just wake up? That sounded like a waking up."
That shouldn't be a waking up. That sounded like a phone. Then why don't you guys drop your phone in here?
No.
Doomsday?
Would have known it.
Tola?
Doomsday just kind of like reaches over
Mhm.
because they were near the SC last I remember, and they just pick it up. How do you turn this on?
Nolia looks immediately at it. Wait. Would you put it out? No.
So this has a personality in it. Do you yell at it to make it have one, or
No. It doesn't have one in it. Now put it back down, please. Those are so hard to make.
you made this? Just like shake it a little like a doll.
The kobold starts yarking at you. Obviously distressed. You break it, you pay for it!
But it was already paid for.
Oh, you're holding the yellow one?
You can get more, can't you?
Sorry, is it?
Here, do you want it? Just like hold it out too.
Now, are you holding this with your big hands or your psionics?
Big hands.
Okay, that's even worse.
They're like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because they're like larger than a person. So I'm guessing this SC is about the same size as a normal humanoid.
Yes. The SC is about 1.5 meters tall.
Offering it to who again? I missed that part.
To you.
Tarsic just kind of automatically and tentatively reaches out with his wings and tries to hold it, and it will probably work because he's definitely not quite as weak as he looks, but yeah, it's gonna weigh on him.
Well, that's the case too. You got it? Here you go, and just like drop it on him.
Nolia lets out a little panicked yark. And from the back exit, from the back room, a large four-legged, basically it's like an upscaled version of one of those turtles, barely manages to squeeze through the door. It's got 2 side arms instead of a large magnet, so it's obviously built for lifting pallets and stuff.
Big.
And it comes out and says, just put it down in the turtle's hands, okay? Okay,
Just a moment. It's definitely not hollow, so that's good. And he then slowly and gently puts it down while muttering something to just make sure he's locating the pallet right, and then placing it down very carefully.
yeah.
He doesn't want to point a finger.
There you go. You place it down. The frame, this one is not built for cuddles and squishiness. This one is built to be solid and strong in case it gets crushed. So it was not a comforting one to hold.
It's not cuddly or squishy.
No, sorry. The synth isn't squishy.
No.
It's firm.
Everything is squishy and soft. Everything is huggable if you're brave enough.
You could snuggle it. That is an option.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
I don't
sound.
have a vote for that.
Okay, so if you wanted a personality, I can make a few recommendations, as it seems you're having some issues.
More than a few, but yes, a little guidance since you're the one that makes them. How do you make an entire person? No, you said you copied them. I don't. Should I ask about that?
Well, most of my copies from other SC units, those ones are really easy to do, though I've had a few that I've managed to copy out of some opportunities from people in the past, which, that went well.
They're not haunted, right?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, good. You hear stories sometimes, so I'm just making sure. All right. So, what do you recommend?
I recommend some of the more engineering focused personalities, as that seems to be overall what you're looking for. Some of these have quite a bit of extensive knowledge on the fundamentals, and a few of them are a little bit inventive, though that's a little bit more rare. Overall, we could look for one that's a bit more informative and of a free thinker if you are willing to teach it the engineering basics rather than having it be predisposed to that.
Hmm. Well, a little inventiveness would definitely help. Though the thing is, maybe the most important thing is that it's as someone that won't have a mental breakdown as if suddenly five mechs that are halfway exploded just walk into the hangar, because that might happen.
For the most part, my personalities are pretty stable. I don't like to bring ones that are more prone to those sorts of mental breaks. I don't have too many perfectionists on board. Though I suppose I could. Yeah, no. I know what we could do. This one here, he's gonna be like gesturing on the sheets. It's a bit more so like he's got like a little like radar graph for him, like based on like how creative they are, their kind of technical skills and certain things. And then here he's like, this one here, you're looking at it and it's a very high in creativity. It's very good at learning. It also is more motivated than it is a perfectionist. This one here is pretty realistic, down to earth. It'll help you out a lot. It'll learn a lot from you. It'll probably struggle with some of the more complicated engineering tasks at first, but over the course of your life, while you work with it, it'll start getting some of the basics. It's a bit more of a long-term investment one, but I think that might be better for you at this time.
Yeah, I can work with that. I can teach what I need to. On that part of way there's enough coverage. So I imagine it won't learn that much about electronics. That part I struggle a little bit with, but then again, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one is going to be in contact with. So wait, are we? Is this thing going to have 5 parents? I guess so.
I mean, that's up to you how you want to teach it and bring it into the fold on your process. It's not going to be a complete child when it wakes up. Most of these are imprints of SCs that have already been living lives, that knew what they were getting into. So it's not like it's going to be completely lost as to what's happening.
Yeah, that covers things. That definitely saves some time. Well, if everyone agrees with the if everyone else here agrees with their assessment, because I think I'm sold.
I see no issue with it.
Pardon?
Oh, I just said I see no issue with it. I agree.
Going one, going two. Okay,
It work out
I'll
well
go
for
with.
you as long as we're allowed to interact with it.
Yes, of course. I'm not going to lock it in my room. That is the worst idea I could have.
Last time we found something locked away, it didn't turn out to be quite. Hmm. Just look into the ball.
We are very well aware of that. Yes, thank you. Let's not go
As you
that again.
look at the
Never.
little ball, it says from the ceiling, "I is a good little boy and I will not be silenced!"
It's your problem now. But yes, then we can go with that one. Yes, I'm sold.
So, Tolock and Rubbish, your little heist has started to complete. it's time to escape. How are you going to be doing it? Are you going to be going back the way you came?
Calico is going to ask to Rubbish. So, where are we going now? To the exit door?
No, we go. No, that's too obvious. We gotta go back the way we came.
How are we going to grab everything?
We got as much as we can. If we get caught, we get nothing. We gotta go.
Okay. Calico is going to grab 2 things, each one in one arm.
Well, you've been there for the whole conversation while grabbing things, presumably.
Yeah, but he only can grab like 2 things.
I thought Tolak was wearing clothes.
Oh, I'm taking small stuff too. Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't have to have a whole lot. You're not here for the whole fucking shop. Rubbish is starting to look a little like a Santa Claus with how the belly of his spacesuit is kind of bulging out from all the stuff he's stuffed into it. And as you two goes back through the exit panel, as Nolia is beginning the file upload for the SC, Tolak, you're going through an electrical maintenance tunnel. You haven't done this for your whole life. This is not like something your character has done much. There are wires crisscrossing everywhere. And you happen to bump into one and unplug it. It's surely no big deal.
Oh no.
Everyone in the shop, all the lights go off. You hear like a spooling down noise.
Boom.
I really hope that doesn't mean the turtle turned off.
No, the turtle didn't turn off.
Oh, thank goodness.
But the console that was being used to upload the SC blueprint did.
Oh.
Halfway through the
Wait.
upload.
Oh, good. Corruption.
Wait, does that mean the magnet also turned it off and the sphere is now completely free?
No, the magnet is connected to a robot.
Okay.
Now,
It's a turtle.
this is a vote to the party. Did this power outage cause issues with the SC frame upload? If yes, you're going to end up with the SC of stating the obvious. If no, you're going to have a companion bot who's going to be friendly, happy to be there, and will offer little pieces of advice, but nothing spectacular.
So baby beeper versus funny.
Yeah, baby beeper or funny beeper. Now, the context further, this beeper companion will be with you through the campaign. Which one you choose will impact slightly some of its effects on the story, but it is not a very important choice. The one of stating the obvious will be able to answer a fuck ton of answers about the setting, the world around you, and some of the more obtuse aspects as well. Even if it is only obvious to them, it is still obvious to someone. It'll also help keep you motherfuckers in check when you start thinking that Nolia's a god. It'll be sarcastic as fuck about it, but it will just be a cold slap in the face every now and again.
Okay, now I am kind of imagining like Jesman from New Vegas, and when he gets like, nice about it, but still hitting you in the face with it.
The baby synth, the squishy beeper who will always be there to be your best friend, will not rein you in whatsoever. They're gonna match your energy. They're gonna follow you to hell and back.
It's a difficult decision.
Yes.
Yes. It's either we get a good critter or the silly critter. Exactly what Rico
What
said.
we should do.
So we get the wholesome synth or the Doctor House synth.
Oh my god, it's so true. We-
Oh god.
That is
What
a-
we should do, so we don't affect anybody else's judgment on voting, thinking that it wouldn't matter what they vote, we should all just send DM Kobo with what we want.
Sure.
Make it a surprise then.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you all think about it and discuss it. I'll be right back.
oh, this is gonna be silly.
Absurdity.
So, are we gonna go? Do we think the obvious one would be the obvious answer, or do we want to go City Wholesome?
I think the wholesome will be interesting to have something different from the other session.
Yeah, that and if it's going to follow with us and seeing how our crew has been so far, I think it's the more entertaining option, anyways. Yeah, if it's going to learn from us.
Yeah, we can give them their own mech.
It's gonna
Or
learn from
replace
us.
a
It's
certain
probably gonna
bird
be
that
really
dies.
stupid.
Someone's going to give them the leftover Everest. Passing it on like a parent.
yeah.
The heirloom.
Oh no! Wait, no! You're actually becoming a parent. This is a child.
Oh god. But yeah,
I just
that's
hope we
my
don't get
opinion.
a second orb.
Wait, so that means the corruption actually made the synth ignorant about the events around them, so they are actually asking all the time, what is this? What is this? How it works?
All right, I returned.
Hello.
Have you all sent me your answers?
I was
No.
asking if the corruption made the synth actually like an infant ignorant of the events around
Not
them.
at
Like,
all.
what is... Okay.
Do you remember the wand of stating the obvious, Kai?
Yeah, I get that one.
That's what the synth is going to be if you let it be corrupted.
No, I mean, so there are two options, right?
Yeah.
One is Dr. House and the other one is what? A friendly little synth, but
Yeah.
what? Apart from being friendly, it still has the knowledge?
They will both be fully functional and smart. One of them is
Oh.
going to be the synth of stating the obvious, who will be able to point out really funny things about your party. One of them will be the synth of just being very supportive for you, rather than being a fact checker.
One of them is going to be a helpful NPC. The other one's going to be the DM's way of breaking the fourth wall and saying how stupid we are.
I mean, both of them are helpful, just in different ways.
I think my vote goes to the friendly one.
Well, you're supposed to just tell me that. You're not supposed to... Okay. Alright. So, we have one last vote from Gizmo.
It's been sent.
That's not a... That's not a...
That wasn't? Oh, I
Alright,
thought.
let me
the-
clarify. Okay.
yeah, I meant that.
We will now roll. The odds are 1 to 3.
Oh.
So on a 1, it is the one of the obvious. Alright, it is the friendly, helpful pet beeper.
I wonder who chose obvious. We'll never know.
So never know.
I feel like that
What we shall
incriminates
find
me
out,
all of a
however,
sudden.
is how wholesome a creature can be while still holding a giant blowtorch that can cut through a mech.
Now, Do we want this character to be feminine or masculine? Their bits are not really a factor because they don't have anything right now. You can add something if you want it, but
Let's add something.
this is more for Oryu to decide because this is technically his companion.
Mm. That's a difficult one.
Oh my fucking god! I will just flip a coin.
Yeah, please.
Is there so you forgot to ask?
Who? Who do I have to ask?
I'm just being stupid. The rest.
All right. On a 1,
Throw the
it's
coin.
a he, him. On a 2, it's a she, her. All right, it's a boy. Congratulations.
You're the blue fireworks.
The blue fireworks.
The
Let's
gender
out the
reveal.
forest. Let's go.
Yeah. We
yeah.
rent a little plane with the blue flag. Oh no, it's falling.
Just a gender reveal party right in the middle of Nolia's shop. That's going to be expensive.
As everything is slowly turning back on, the lights flickering to life, Nolia wipes his forehead. At least I got a backup for this kind of thing. Alright, this should be fully loaded, ready to turn on at your leisure. What are you gonna name him?
I'll figure that out later. I'm bad at names.
Well, you're gonna... Okay, look. They're gonna ask right away, you know.
I know,
Ask it.
which is why I'm not. I don't think I'm turning it on right away.
Okay, yeah, sure. We can pack them up in a little crate. They're preloaded with everything. All you gotta do to turn them on is flick a few switches. Should be easy peasy for someone like you.
Mm-hmm. That much. I knew that much, so I figured I could afford to wait.
Alright, come on over to the counter. Let's get you checked out.
All right, now for the painful part. Let's go.
Would you like a membership card?
Do I have to pay more for that?
Nope. You get 5%
Alright,
back as Nolia shop points.
all right, fine, okay. Let's just get this over with.
Yeah.
He's just closing his eyes as he grabs his wallet. Just
You run the chipstick against the little register, and it makes a little. Are you sure? Are you really sure?
you can swear you see his fingers trembling before he presses yes.
The little bat thumb just.
Yeah, it hurts him in the wallet.
Okay, cool. And just sign here.
He grabs the pencil and signs. It's a longer signature than expected for those who know who he was called Tarsik. Oddly long.
Okay, cool. And it's yours. And here's your membership card. We will get this. All you gotta do in order to earn new points is get this scanned right after every purchase.
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
Let's see.
With that much, though, you do have a few points if you'd like to use them.
Do I get any? Do I get any spares for any spares for my hand? Or is that just
Let's see. Nolia goes over to the shelf over here that Rubbish and Tolok had just recently cleaned, and he freezes. Seems our inventory is a little lower than I thought. I'm gonna have to check a few things, but I think there's been some shoplifting recently. I'll have to up security.
That's odd. I missed that. I thought I would have heard. That if anything would have happened.
Nolia then realized, oh, we heard that ring, didn't we? Nolia's standing there for a moment, kind of staring off. Nobody went in or out the front door. And then he walks to the center of the room and starts looking around.
Doomsday Marrow, should we leave?
They just kind of like unloaf from the floor and just start walking towards the door.
Hold on. Big one! Wet one! He points a finger at you and say,
Yes, what is it, prey animal?
I'm not a prey animal. I am a kobold. And I think you saw something, didn't you?
We see many things with these eyes of ours.
Did you see who stole from my shelf?
Hmm. Did we see anything from the stole from the shelf? No, we were too busy looking at the funny doll. Then I don't think we saw anything from the shelf.
Don't think you
Because we were on the floor.
Nolia then looks to the floor where you were loafing.
Yeah, they did put the grate back.
The grate was put back. Yeah.
Yeah, but Doomsday didn't do it, so
I would presume Rubbish and Tolok did on their way out. But Nolia is still gonna go over there, and he's gonna start, stomping around, and then he's gonna realize one of the plates is loose, lift it, and then stare at Dune and say, okay, now, mister.
What, do you think we can fit under there? We possibly can. Day will just, stuff her head into the hole.
No, you're like, wait. He's gonna drop down in there with a little light. He's gonna look up and down. So, Tolok!
Yep.
What are you... just behind you, you see the little panel open up, way down the tunnel. You're almost out of it. Are you gonna run away, or are you gonna stop and look back?
Oh my god, that's a difficult question. Oh fuck. I think actually Tolok is going to look back. Is the most common thing for his curiosity.
As you look back, you see the little red-white kobold looking at you with a little flashlight in his hands. He yells, and it kind of echoes down the hallway.
No, wait, I have something more funny. When he sees the head, Tolok actually says, "Are you a friend?"
Are you a friend? No, he says, are you a thief? Yep.
Question: Tolux is still bloodstained, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
But Nolia is also the color of blood, so I think they're on even grounds.
Okay, so Nolly actually said, "Are you a thief?"
Yeah.
No, I'm a pirate.
Hold on, did you steal from my shop? Nolia's crawling up through the vents now towards you.
Doomsday's just gonna while Nolia is starting to crawl, just gonna reach and try to grab his tail.
Alright, this is I think a good contest check. roll me a d20. If you're higher than an 11, you get the fucker's tail.
It's 11. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that's yours.
What?
Oh no, it's 11.
Oh, it's 11.
What the fuck?
When the dice are feeling funny today.
I don't. Again.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Tolok is
Okay.
saying, "Oh, you have a store?"
Okay.
No.
So you managed to grip Nolia's tail for a moment before he wiggles out of there. No. Yeah.
You know, there's other thieves in this store.
That's what?
I'm counting. Doomsday looks around. Several.
Fine. Now that Nolia's actually in the dark, you realize his eyes kind of glow and blink. And as you said that, there is through the front door a machine comes through. It walks on 4 long, spindly legs. It's got like a gun mounted to its chin, and it looks around left and right with the gun. Said, "No, you're not. You're lying. Shut up and stay there." Oh, he's a mechanator. What was that roll for?
The Sea of Doomsday is going to panic shift.
Oh, I see. All right, Tolok, Rubbish is with you in the tunnels. Nullia's coming for you. What do you do?
I'm going to talk to Rubbish. Hey, I think we have a friend.
Rubbish is gonna look right. No, that's not your friend. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Nullia's like, come back now. Come back.
Wait. Tolok is going to look back and say, "Oh, it's no friend." Okay, then he's going to scream and run.
As you guys run, Ty, how much resolve do you still have? You have 5, correct?
Don't we get back during the
Yes.
beginning
Where
of
do
that
I see
session?
that? Sorry.
You get 5 resolve at the start of every session.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have 5.
All right. Could you please roll me a d4? There's no possible way you fail this check.
2.
All right. And with that, roll low enough. I'm going to give you the option to avoid this for you and Rubbish.
Avoiding followed?
Nolia is going to do something that is special to the character.
Okay.
This check is important, but I'm going to say, do you want to escape successfully or not?
I wish to escape successfully. And I have an idea for that.
You hear behind you Nolia saying the words, "Stop there." And weirdly, for a moment, Rubbish does stop in front of you. But as soon as you touch him, you both manage to slip out into the space of the wall and away. Nolia will not pursue you any further. You hear a few angry curses as the lizard has to pull himself back into the shop, defeated.
Just in case, just for precaution, and because my little Tolok doesn't know the kobold is not following them anymore. Tolok threw the remember the nail box he grabbed?
Yeah.
He threw it on the path. Now there are nails everywhere.
Yeah. Regal, why have you posted this meme here?
When you were talking about how they were looking at each other through the vent, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hi, are you friend?
What? Nolia grumpily pulls himself out of the little vent. All right. Big Drifter, you better start talking. I don't care which one tells me. Who stole from my shop? Do you have names? It's talking to you, Doomsday.
Yeah, they're just like looking down at Nolia. There was a moment of like recognition, and they just barely were able to keep it together for a moment before saying, "Yes, it was the crying one."
The crying one. Okay, cool. Which one?
The one with the feathers.
All right, what color were the feathers?
They look at each other for a moment and think.
You drifters are all the same.
This is going to sound incredibly bad, but we can't tell them apart.
You what?
Most species look the same to us. They don't have markings like we do.
Do I look the same to you?
Well, this is the first time we've seen one of your kind. But if we do see another one, we'll probably confuse them for you.
Amelia just sits on the ground defeated, kicks the stupid cover over. Poor little prey animal. He looks so sad. He just kind of lays on the ground. Just kind of curls up. Kind of bites his own tail a little.
They just kind of like look down at this display. Is this a sorrow display? Are you sad?
Yeah.
Why is that?
They stole things from me. And you're all...
But if they didn't do that, the station would die.
No, it wouldn't. No.
But how do you know?
Whatever. Nolia gets up. With that, you've told me who did this. Thank you, though. Now, get out of my shop. The long spindly robot steps aside, and it, like, lays on the ground, and its legs kind of fold up around it. The gun sort of swivels into itself. It doesn't really look like a robot ready to shoot people anymore. It looks kind of like some sort of weird dehumidifier sitting on the floor. And that was there when you walked in.
Oh.
You look around and there's two more.
Doomsday gets up and just kind of like goes to the door, pauses at the threshold, and they look back. Goodbye, predator animal. Yes, we haven't seen something like you before.
Yep. Nolia looks remarkably satisfied at being recognized. Bye, renegade.
Your power is quite impressive. Goodbye.
If it's all the same, I'll be taking my purchase and leaving as well. Thank you, and bye.
Oh, you're fine. If you're all one
Yes, I know.
party, then I don't think it's any good trying to separate you guys. Have a good evening. And
Yeah,
if you
I
come
followed
back, I will make sure to give you some free items for the inconvenience of not letting you spend your points. I have to replenish some inventory. Thankfully, I know where I can do that, so I'll be back.
Right. I'll make sure to come back if I am ever able, of course. Later then. And the vet just kind of starts waddling out of the shop, just a little nervously pushing the crate along.
The crate has probably some sort of basic hover propulsion system. This isn't the advanced one that's in the orb. This one you can actually feel like pushing on the ground underneath. It has got kind of this like bobbing motion, almost like it's resting in water, rather than the orb's remarkably stable, frigid, like solid motion and location.
Its wheels though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't have to like worry about stairs or anything.
How do you feel now that you're poor?
I don't know. I just got a little thrown off by that whole episode. I thought I wouldn't be recognized as a legitimate customer for a moment, and I got worried.
And why is that?
Well, friend, because I thought he would think he was a friend of Adif and just also Adif, and I don't like that thought at all.
Well, you still managed to get your thing. I think she is going to ask for a name soon.
Yes, I am coming up with one. I need to think, and I still need to think. I've always been a little bad at names. I might need to
Name it
look at that.
Hazel.
I need to look at my books for a moment once we get back to the ship.
Name it.
You aliens and your thinking. You should just feel.
Well, it worked for. It seems to have worked for the moth, so perhaps.
Yes, feeling lets you stick around a lot longer than you would normally.
By the way, is Maru still having a PTSD episode, or is he
Uh,
returning?
he's just following you guys after staring at the orb for a few moments. Yeah, and he just walks out this door with you guys.
Do you want us to steal your mate for you?
No, please do not. We do not need to go back for them. We can just go. You know, there's plenty of other locations to visit.
It was a friendly separation then. Very well.
This is very fortunate. We escaped with our lives. That was very unexpected. We were expecting to not do that.
You know, after seeing that there was just that one, I thought that was an AC. I didn't know it was a turret. Do you have turrets like that can hide? Maybe you should get some next time.
We weren't talking about that.
No?
It's no matter. We're leaving the shop anyway.
Oh, okay.
It will only be a problem if we return.
My points. Well, we'll think about that later then.
Yes, we shall burn that bridge when we get to it. Let us take your child back home.
Yes, let's. I would rather not have it not have it out in the open. Someone might steal him.
Oh yes, stealing. Or maybe collected as taxes to let the station run.
I had heard people say taxation is death, but I thought they were joking.
The hustle and bustle of the crowd would probably get the fuck out of the way if one of those floating crates started to come through. You won't be impaired too much, even on the more narrow streets.
So I think our next stop is to go back to the ship.
Mm-hmm. Tolok, while everyone else is escorting the newest crew member to the ship,
Baby.
you and Rubbish have finally come out to a little landing where Rubbish is like, okay, got that. What'd you get?
Pollock is going to open his spacesuit, and just a lot of trinkets are going to start falling.
Okay, we got that. He's starting to like organize it into little piles here in the little side room that they pulled you into. We got a whole lot. This is great. This is great. We got so many parts. Ah, I can't wait to shit. Do you want to be my brother? My brother would love you. My brother would love all of you. We should show my brother your big friend there too. What was their name? Doomsday? Doom something. Doom.
Yes, Doomsday, my friend. I want to meet your brother. Yes.
He pulls out his little like hologram map again, kind of like scrolling through the station, looking. He shouldn't be too far from the dockyards.
Oh wait, I just realized we never do the formal salutations.
Yeah. He's already crying with how happy he is from this little hall.
Tolok is going to get closer to him and start licking his tears.
He'll be crying for a different reason soon enough.
Yeah, these guys always cry when they get fucked. That's just how they are now.
When they what?
Your birds always cry when they fuck Kai. Unless it's like
I
an
love how
angry
you
fuck.
casually drop that.
Yeah, I guess you are. Yeah, I guess you are right.
So casual.
Buddy.
Rubbish is like a little surprised, a little taken aback by like a person actually physically touching him that's not in a negative way for once in a long time. And he's going to, after being stunned for a moment, lick your face very aggressively.
I think he's going to stop very soon
Nim, 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 nim.
because Tolok is still covered in blood.
He doesn't care.
Okay.
You are friend. You're the first friend he's had in a while. That isn't his brother.
You are my new friend. Doesn't matter. You taste like hell.
We're having soft tacos later.
We're going to get you a shower. I'm going to take you to the hideout. We're going to have soft tacos. You and me. And all your friends. We can all go.
Oh my God, soft
Tacos and
tacos.
elote.
Yeah. So we
Wait,
ran
what
out.
do you mean by soft tacos? The only tacos that I know are soft.
I don't know. That's just what they're called on the package.
Are there hard tacos?
I haven't seen any.
Tostada.
Okay, Tolok is going to follow the little guy.
As the rest of the party arrives at the ship and they load the SC on board, you see in the ceiling of the hangar, like this massive hangar with this like big indent for the Wida to actually have landed into. And you look all the way up and there's this like little vent that's kind of wiggly, and then it like rotates open. And then pops out of it is the little pickpocket from earlier. And Tolok.
Venting? How suspicious.
No, I was gonna say something and I forgot. No, you threw me off with the Among Us
How
joke.
fucking dare you?
I'm sorry. set
I'm gonna
me up.
report you for stealing from me.
Kai, your
Wow.
birds can fly, right? Like they could glide
Yes,
down.
yes,
Okay,
they can glide, not fly, but they can glide.
Okay. Rubbish, who is currently wearing environment suit that's just kind of taken off, probably wouldn't be able to. So he's going to like scuttle along the walls, but I assume Tolok's wearing a lot less and is able to glide.
Yes.
Try to glide, just plop.
So Tolok glides on down, and we've lost connection to the server. Excuse me?
Oh no. No, and Puff isn't here to save it.
Okay, no,
Oh,
we're good.
no.
We're good. We're good. So, Tolok arrives at the bottom with Rubbish, the little pickpocket, and Rubbish says, "Hello, you're all my friends now, right?"
What? Didn't you try to steal from me earlier?
Yeah, and?
Wasn't a successful death, so I don't think it counts.
Oh, I guess you're right. We're friends now.
Yeah. You all helped me steal from that weird, gross kobold guy.
I did not help you steal from a god.
I was a legitimate customer, but if I help, I help. I cannot argue that.
Doomsday's just kind of like looking, really unsure. They're like looking between themselves, talking telepathically. Then it's just like one of them points to Rubbish.
Tolok is going to get close to Rubbish and you say, I made a friend. Then he licks the tears again.
So this is for a happy time, right? You don't want the bad news.
What are the bad news?
We'll tell it to you later, when it's no longer the happy time. Yes, the time when you're allowed to be sad.
Anyways, you all helped so much that I wanted to take you up to our little hideout, and then we can all have soft tacos, and you can meet my brother.
I like tacos.
Your belly talks. That's so cool.
Yes, he does that sometimes.
Rubbish is gonna like look to his own belly. Talk. Poking it. Nope, doesn't work. Alright, well.
It's a thing he does. Well, there's technically three. Anyways, this solves the question of what to eat. So I mean, after the thoughts I had in that show, I am kind of hungry, honestly.
So, will we go? Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I follow. Where we're
Chip,
going.
chip, 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 chip.
Obviously, not all of your number can fit back in the vents.
Oh, that is
So, little
Dudes
Rubbish.
just like has their head stuck in it.
No, we're not going that way. There's an elevator. It's fine.
A larger vent. How inconspicuous.
You are led through winding and contorting little side paths and routes, and obviously not frequently traveled dim hallways set for service, and passing the occasional vagabond who's decided that rest in these areas is cheaper than more proper establishments, and the occasional pile of trash. You eventually come across a locked glass door, which has a real like the keypad is so faded that there are no like numbers or icons to it. It's just blank, half like decayed keys to it. You can see the mechanism underneath. Rubbish just punches in the key code faster than you guys can blink. It's obviously done this 1,000 times before. And steps...
Very bad cybersecurity.
What?
You're supposed to change it every 180 days. That's what we learned from a manual.
I don't think we can change it. I think Mentor's teacher had to change it, and they're dead.
Very unfortunate. But tacos.
Tacos! Behind it is a well-lit, but obviously well-worn little elevator that barely fits your whole number with the size of your companions and crew. And you take it going up. And up the little occasional hall, the lights on the shaft going past, making this bright to dark pattern. And then eventually it comes to a not exactly a comfortable stop, as there's a little bump at the end. And it opens up, and inside is a little mechanical room. The lights in here have started to dim with some unseen clock and timer. There's a little waterfall going on that helps irrigate some of the crops that hang around the outer edges of this room and keep everything a little humid. The illumination from far above is casting little hopeful orange glows down to the plants, most of which are... it's a garden. There's small fruits and vegetables, some of which are budding, some of which are obviously in full bloom, some of which have only recently been planted. On the opposite wall, across the short path through this, is another large blast door with two large anti-personnel turrets on the opposite side that have long been deactivated. These little ball turrets hanging limply from the walls. If you can't get the foundry, that's fine. You don't need it. You won't be rolling anything. The door itself is old and rusted. Everything in here, the metal itself feels older than you. It feels like you're walking through an ancient structure, almost like a temple, in the sort of energy that you feel ambient in the air. And through to the other side, through the blast door, is a small, humble little dwelling. It's this living room, kitchen, common room sort of situation, all connected. To one side is a hallway with little bedrooms to it. To the other side seems to be bathrooms, amenities, and storage. And straight across from the entry of that large blast, the second blast door you went through, is a wall with these same sort of goggles that Rubbish is wearing. Different sizes, different species. They're all hung up on the wall with a little plate underneath. And it is a very large wall. There's at least maybe 300 of these. They're all stacked really close together. The plate's almost covered up. Welcome. This is our little hideout. I'll get to cooking once Junk says he'll be here, though he might have a really busy day and I might have to go do something. You guys are welcome to make yourself comfortable. The little area is obviously supposed to support like 10 people. So you can comfortably get seating and whatnot, just couches and chairs and a long table. And it feels empty. Hollow. You're outsiders in a place that is obviously supposed to be inhabited, but the only thing here is rubbish.
Doomsday is like looking at themselves and just kind of mutter. Nothing but sadness here.
Well, yeah, that kind of happens. Lots of people died. Lots of people lived here. One day we'll die, but that's okay.
Darcy was staring at the ceiling for a moment before trying to just in case, probably an instinct, before looking back down and saying, "I'll find a seat in the meantime."
Which ceiling were you staring at? The one in the garden area out front, or the one in the living area?
In the living area, he thought there would be a perch for him, but then realized no, there's no bats here.
The ceiling of the living area is actually no. You're right. There is a perch for a bat. The ceiling of the living area is sloped away from the entrance, so it's going up, and then the floor kind of does a like step down about halfway across it, so there's like a lower seating, comfortable recreational area, like sort of surrounded by a higher area. And yes, there is a perch on the ceiling for a bat.
Then he's going to go right for it. not even saying anything, just right for it.
You land on it, and it is dusty beyond belief. This hasn't been touched or handled in a while, and you look around, and this is a remarkably comfortable spot for you. It's like perfectly where you get to be like involved with everyone, but it's not so low that you'd be like in the way.
This button has a history, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is where everyone who's done our job has lived.
He's going to start. His third arm is going to get uncoil semi-twitchily and start dusting the perch so he can see, he can hook on it properly. Yeah, he's found a spot and he's not leaving it for a while.
Wow, this place has bad accommodations.
How tall is the ceiling?
Depends on where you're at. It's a slope, so the deeper you go in, the higher it gets.
Okay. I was trying to figure out if Doomsday was going to be able to like poke Tarzik with their heads on accident.
They probably could. Doomsday is a little big, and the perch is probably going to be in about the middle-y area. So, like, the more human-sized races would be remarkably comfortable around him, but Doomsday would have to be a little careful.
They just kind of like walk up to Tarzik, looking at him. You like to hang upside down?
It's very comfortable for me. That's how I sleep.
Well, if that's the case, and you don't have a perch in the future, they just like kind of like hold up their arm.
How do you sleep upside down without puking?
I guess I'm just made different, I suppose.
Felt
It's a
pretty-
biology matter. But on the perch thing, I'll think about it. I'm not. I don't want to make you stand there for 8 hours. So, but thank you.
You're going to sleep.
Not this time, no.
I wonder if you become spherical while you sleep.
I want to say no, but I cannot assure it because I cannot see myself while sleeping.
We
Do
can
you
observe
also
while you're sleeping if you'd like.
No, that's it's harder to sleep like that. Please don't.
do you also eat upside down?
Sometimes it's easier than it's easier than it sounds.
Doomsday is going to look around at all the furniture, look for things that can be picked up, or just don't look like they have been messed with in a while.
Even to say you're looking around at all the furniture and you're noticing that like basically every shape could be accommodated by some of it. There was obviously the bat perch, but there's also long, squishy, flat seats for things like Kai's birds that I don't remember if we have a good name for it yet. There is odd, weird ones that Maru would actually fit on perfectly for just sort of laying on. There's even one that kind of looks like you could sit on it comfortably.
Doomsday is going to go to this large nest-like pillow, stand on it, do a little turn, pace, make some biscuits, and then levitate and loaf.
There is a bunch of blood on this.
We can feel the history here. Yes, we can almost focus on the psychic energies.
Rubbish leaves for a moment as there's a small mechanical noise. In the previous entry little area, the garden, a small side door, not the main elevator, is being opened up. And a second Rubbish appears. They look almost identical.
Wait.
However, thankfully, one of them's wearing a rainbow bandage and one of them's wearing a plain gray bandage. The other one is also a lot dirtier. And they kind of spiral around each other, just yammering at light speed about every little thing. It is almost impossible to keep up with. And then they both sort of snap back around after doing a few circles around each other. You've lost track of which one is which. And they scuttle back in. Tolok, since you didn't say you were finding a place to sit, you're the first one to be pestered by the twins.
Beep. Bothered.
Yeah. One of them goes to one side of you, the other goes to the other side. Yeah, no, this is the one I was talking about. Oh, okay, this is the one you were talking about? Hello, friend that you were being talked about. How are you? Yeah, how are you? How are you feeling about the place? This is our place. This is the hideout. Yeah, our hideout. It is hard to keep track of which one is yammering at you at each time. Because they like to do this thing where they're both walking around you.
Okay, I think Tolok is going to look like he's spinning his head, following one of them, then the other one, then the other one, then the other one. Meanwhile, he's trying to answer one question before the other one is asked, so he doesn't even finish the last one and then starts answering the other one. Oh yes, I am Tolok. Yes, I am his friend. Are you a friend? I don't like this place looks very that.
Come on, sit down, sit down. They're both saying to sit down. You're all friends. Like, they both walk over. They for some reason they have synchronized now in their annoyances.
Yes, they are friends.
Tarzik, Rubbish, and the other one's going to walk together. This is Junk. Rubbish is going to point out. Junk's like, I'm Junk. What's your name? Yeah, what is your name?
Me, I'm Tarsik.
Tarzik. Hi, Tarzik. All right. Hello, Tarzik. Wow, that perch. I was wondering what that funny little place was. I told you it was a perch. I know you told me it was a perch, but I didn't believe you. Well, I didn't believe myself either, so that's fair.
It's remarkably comfortable. Somebody made this. Somebody made this very well.
Yeah, probably someone who lived here before. Yeah, a lot of people lived here before. They're all on the wall. Yep.
Well,
They both gesture to the wall of goggles and nameplates.
oh,
As you notice,
just
they are
I'm
also
so-
wearing goggles.
That is
Just
so
staring at the
much
wall right now.
sadder.
What was that, Tarzik?
he's just staring at the wall right about now.
It kind of dawns on you that there were hundreds of engineers who have worked here.
Wonder which one of those made these.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either.
He had good taste, or she. I will never know, I suppose.
They both walk over to Maru.
Hello.
One of them walks across your back. One of them runs around in front of you. Hi, hi.
Hi. Hello.
What's your name? Hi.
Uh,
What's your name?
Maru. Hello. Yes, Maru.
Maru. Maru. Hi, Maru. Hi, Maru. How are you, Maru?
Hello. I'm good. How about both of you?
What are you? Yeah, what are you? You
Uh,
couldn't wear goggles. You only have one eye. How'd you lose it?
All right, that's a long story. I don't think we need to get into right now.
Do your
I can
antenna
still
get
wear
any
goggles.
TV signals? Yeah, I wanted to watch TV. What about you? What's your favorite TV show?
It would have to be the one about the human and yellow dog. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, okay. They're gonna go up to Doomsday, who's having their little float loaf. Hi there.
The
Hi there.
floaf, if you want. So, because there are two heads and two speakers, they can reply in tandem. They say hi and respond.
Absolutely. So for you, I'm going to do this much slower. Junk is going to say, "How are you? What's your name?"
We had Doomsday. I'm Day, and I'm Dune.
Rubber's going to be like, "Where are you from?" Junk, however, is going to interrupt them. That's a drifter. They're not from anywhere.
The world we know didn't have a name, but it was very pretty and had luminescent purple gas.
They both big eyes at that. Wow, wow. Can you take us sometime? I'd like to go.
Yes, but you'll need a proper spacesuit.
I'm wearing one. Yeah, so am I.
Are you able to breathe with that?
Yeah, yeah.
For how long?
Rubbish seems absolutely flabbergasted at thinking there's a time limit. Junk, however, says it'll give us about 3 days of air.
It'll be more as long as you stay close to us. Yes, we can keep you safe with our barrier.
Huh. That's a cool drifter power. I told you they're cool.
You you need to make sure you're holding on to us. We can get a leash. No, we need to get something that they would hold on to from ourselves. We could make something out of our hair.
Junk is going to climb on one of the heads, and Rubbish is going to climb up on the other. These are itty-bitty versions of these birds, by the way. So these ones are much smaller than normal. So they're able to quite wrap around almost like little necklaces, I suppose. It'd probably be about as long as Doomsay's snoot to neck base. They're both very lightweight too, because they're just little birds.
Wow. This could work. We'll need to catch them if they fall. Depending where we go, there might not even be gravity. Or it might be crushing. We'll deal with that when it comes there.
Junk is going to answer in. I hear you drifters go to the meat place all the time. That's what the station's for, is to monitor that place. We pick you guys up on sensors a lot. Robert's like, we do? Yeah, if you paid attention.
Oh, that must be why there's a resting spot here. There must be other pilgrims.
Drifters come in a lot, though this is not normally the place they come to.
Well, to be fair, we kind of show up wherever.
Rubbish is gonna say, don't we have like a big room with all of these sorts of pillows in it? And Junk's like, yeah, that's what do you think it's for? And Rubbish's like, I just thought it was a party room. When do we have parties?
Are we going to have a party?
Yeah, no. They look at each other.
Would you like to have a party?
Yes.
It might
Fine.
It might be good to have as much joy as you can for now.
Junk kind of like looks at his clock. I don't have that much longer. And Rubbish, you need to get back to work too. You've been slacking off too much. Rubbish's like, but I went out and I did a heist and they helped me out a lot. Junk's like, I know, but we have to get stuff fixed.
Why are there no others with your profession here?
Our mentor's dead. Yeah, she died.
You could teach others.
Well, we're going to probably have a new friend soon, though they're still in the chrysalis, so they're no help right now.
Oh, are they another submissive type?
No, their name's Scrap. Yeah, they're a little bug. They were a little grub not long ago, and the teacher said that if we help take care of them, they'd grow up one day.
Ah, how wonderful. Does this chrysalis need tending to?
We just kind of check up on it every day. It's gonna take a little while for it to open up, but we'll see.
It doesn't require moisture or dusting?
We make sure that it's okay, but... So, Maru, this sounds exactly like the life cycle of one of your kind.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Am I able to just ship it and be like, can I see the course list? I might be able to give you an estimate of time of when they'll hatch.
I presume all four heads are going to snap over to Maru as they say this.
Oh,
Staring intently.
I didn't mean to jump in. Sorry.
Junk
I
and
just got a
Rubbish
little
both
excited.
slip off easily. Yeah, sure. Come on. They grab you by your little hands and lead you to the left direction, where there are all the little bedrooms and stuff. And they lead you to the far one and open it up. And inside is a singular frame. This one is kind of cobbled together. It holds a shotgun, and it is standing guard over a small chrysalis. Before you enter, though, Rubbish holds you, and Junk goes in to turn it off. And on the ground, in a small little nest of pillows and blankets, next to a heater and in a moderately damp room, is a small little chrysalis of your kind. These normally take a couple months to pop open, but this one's probably not too far away. Maybe a week or two.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it just seems like they're probably a week or two away.
Just a week away. I'm so happy
Just
to
a
learn
week
this
away.
information.
Yeah.
Wait,
Can you believe it, guys? They're about to hatch just a week away. I'm so happy
Wow.
about this information.
Oh, congratulations. Who's the father?
Actually,
What? We don't know. We
Who-
didn't... We didn't lay this egg. We found it. It was abandoned. Well, we found the grub. Yeah, we found the grub.
Oh,
Adoption then.
Yeah. We were
Oh, we
feeding.
like you.
They were very hungry. Oh, they ate so many of the tacos. Yeah, all of the taco supplies. That's why we only have tacos on special nights now. Which is why I want to have them now. No!
Yes.
Fine.
These ones take care of abandoned ones. Yes, they're very nice, aren't they?
Well, we were abandoned too.
Were you taken care of by someone?
Yeah, by our mentor.
Ah, and then they shifted away.
Well, they didn't shift away. They got shot. Yeah, they got shot.
They didn't have a very strong barrier.
They weren't one of you drifter types. Drifters have a...
That's even more unfortunate. Are you still children?
No.
Then we do not need to take care of you.
Not at
But
all.
you're already taking care of something else.
Yep.
they seem to
So
be doing quite well
responsible.
taken care of.
Well, he'll help us out when he pops out. Yeah, we do need the extra hands.
I would love to help.
We're going to go find a place to imprint. That way we can remember how to get back here.
Huh? It's a drifter thing.
We're going to construct a spire that'll act as a beacon.
Oh.
Oh,
Rubbish, absolutely, despite saying, oh, made no fucking understanding of that at all. Junk just kind of elbows him. Okay, fine.
Doomsday is going to leave the room and start looking for stuff to construct the additional pylon.
So, what is Tarzik doing out in the main room with Tolok?
Let's see. He's been listening to the whole thing.
Mhm.
Still a little too comfortable in his perch to leave, but then as Doomsday starts sifting through the room and through everything in the room, he just sort of sighs, glances back on the ground, and says, "Do you mean one of those monoliths you have in your room?"
Yes, they're incredibly rare because the materials needed to make them don't exist anymore, which is why we only have one. But we may be able to do something similar. It'll explode when we use it, but it'll be good enough.
You might want to put that in a room that can handle it then. Because rooms that explode, not every house has a room that explodes.
We should put it outside of the station. Yes, floating amongst the rubble.
No, that is clever. No one will ever find it that way. It's just going to look like scrap. No, wait, it's going to look like glowing scrap. Someone like me will want to hold it in.
Then it'll be very unfortunate if we shift into their house or museum or something. This sounds reckless, sister. Perhaps we shouldn't do it. Should we use the ship to come back here then? That might be the best option. Plus, I don't see any of the specific isotope we need.
An excuse to come back. Honestly, I still have points I need to take.
Junk is going to tug on Doomsday's side. I guess some of their fluff. Hey, what do you need? We have a storage full of rare materials that we've salvaged over the years.
May we go see it?
Yeah, sure. They're going to lead you into the other hallway to what was at first it looked like just a normal bedroom doorway, like the one on the opposite side. But they open it up and it's like a massive warehouse.
Oh.
And it just goes down. Like the camera just zooms away from the door that was just open past boxes and boxes and boxes and shelves. And it's just in the itty bitty end far away, just we have a few things.
Just the 3 dots standing in the doorway.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
Well-
the point in the anime where they had to make a 3D environment for this camera movement.
Doomsday's like looking through this. This will take a while to go through and look through all these boxes. Perhaps we should just write something down for what you need.
Okay,
We
sure.
don't know how
sure.
to write their language. We can transmit it to them directly. I don't think that would work. The last time we tried, we left the person unable to speak.
They both, in unison, in synchronization, blink the. So they're both looking at you. The furthest out eye blinks and the innermost eye blinks. So it's like Junk's left, then Rubbish's right. Junk's left.
They do not look like they have the brain power to spare. Indeed.
Here, what does it look like? Just tell me. He pulls out like a little notepad.
They're going to describe. Oh gosh, I didn't actually think about this.
You don't
unless I
have
could
to
just
say
make up-
anything. You can just say they describe the material in detail.
Right. Okay, well, if they're doing that, but mentioning specifically that it usually comes from the core of gas giants.
We might have something like that. But it's like,
Either
yeah, a
that
few
or
things have
from
fallen out of
very
the
specific
blood.
floating asteroids or comets.
Yeah. Rubbish says often materials fall out of the blood here. So they got stuff from all over.
Maybe that's where it comes from. It could be.
Well, the blood. Okay, so the station is set to monitor the types of things and fluctuation that goes on, and this is the beating heart of it all. It seems this is where it all pours out. If it gets stuck in there.
I'll be back.
So that's why the station is surrounded by. They're like thinking for a moment on what to say because junk and rubbish are two words synonymous. So
And there's
about
also
gosh.
scrap in the other room.
they're just like thinking for a moment. Basura.
Yeah, something like that. There's a lot of junk around here, Rubbish. No, it's rubbish, junk. Each of them
And soon
walks.
you'll have scrap.
Yeah. We both like
If you have
scrap a lot.
trash, you'll have the whole group.
No, Trash was our mentor. Yeah, they're dead.
Hmm.
Did you know a debris at any point?
What?
Did you know a debris at any point? I'm sensing a pattern.
Sensing a pattern? They're like, what do you mean? No, there's no pattern here. They both go into the kitchen. Anyways, we're gonna cook for you guys. Yeah, you guys can turn on the TV. There's a ton of channels. We also have a lot of classics. Yep, only classics. We don't get the new stuff out there in the junk. No, we don't. And it's the rubbish!
This could be fun.
So they start getting ready to cook the soft tacos. Do we put beans in it? Of course you put beans in it! Yeah, but I mean, what about these beans? Why would you use those beans? Use these ones. Fine.
You see, brothers, a funny joke because toe beans are for ambush predators.
Well, I suppose we
Maru-
could just turn it. I suppose we could just turn it on. Back home, we didn't get any new signals either, so it's going to be just like old times.
We don't get to watch TV very often.
TV.
TV time.
Silence. So, the large TV, and that is used in big quotation marks, as they're actually the type to use a projector onto the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
It's a little ramshackle thing that needed a little kickstart to get going, but they have a large internal server full of just media files.
This isn't a TV. This is a cinema.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Ah, yeah.
Oop, Regal's dying.
Ah, yes, absolute cinema.
Well, I never watched TV on a cinema before, so this will be a first.
One of the brothers says,
Isn't-
"Did we get them popcorn? Of course we get them popcorn. They're watching TV." I don't know if the big one can eat popcorn. You mean the drifter? I think they can. Probably. The big one can.
Doomsday just like looks for a spot to sit. Who wants to find us? Who wants to have the middle?
The middle?
Middle.
Yes, the middle spot, the best spot to sit at.
Well, there is no perch here, so I might as well. And since nobody's claimed it, then I'm going.
Very well. We shall take the spot above you.
And
Wait.
what were the seats here again? Sorry, I missed that part.
What are you? Your perch could probably, you could shimmy over to be pretty centralized in the room and not be in anyone's way.
On second thought, and he flies up there and just stands there. That's better. I keep forgetting to look up lately. Maybe I'm spending too much time on the ground.
How often does your people fly?
It depends on where. I personally used to fly a lot more before I fell off my world.
Is the gravity there lighter? Can you not fly here?
I am back.
It's not exactly a planet. It's more like a tree. Like imagine an enormous tree. You've seen those, right?
Oh, the tree floating in space.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
You fell off of it?
It's complicated. I was in a mech, so I didn't choke to death, but yes.
That's quite unfortunate. And how did you manage to survive? Did you fall onto a planet?
Someone found me before my oxygen ran out, thankfully. And from there, it's just been, well, at first a little bit rougher being a refugee, and now this. This is much better, honestly.
If we knew how to get to it, we would take you back, but we don't.
Thank you, but I think I'm delaying that a little. I think I fell off. I fell off a war, so maybe I should get better at this before I even consider that.
It seems to me like you can't fly in a mech, but you can fly just fine normally.
So long as there's air, of course, and there's nowhere in space, so...
That would be a problem, brother. Yes, that's right. Oxygen is needed for most life.
Rubbish
Yeah, it's...
from the kitchen wearing their like little kiss the cook, and then the other one's wearing an apron that says cook the kiss. The Rubbish says, "We have a room for flying." Junk says, "No, that's not a room for flying. That's the central freaking ventilation system. I use it for flying all the time. We don't fly, we glide." Yeah, but he could do it too. He doesn't have wings. Those guys can make their own wings, you know. They can? Yes, they can. You knew all about drifters. Why don't you know about these guys?
It's... Well, yes, no. It's... Less people know that than they should, honestly. But yes, he stretches his fingers out and starts wiggling them, and the membrane starts knitting itself together right in front of them. It's a mildly disturbing process if you're not interested in biology, and probably more fascinating if you are.
And Omaru's staring intently. He's got his little notebook out and everything, taking small notes.
Yeah, he stretches out the membrane until it's a wing, and then it just retracts almost like a liquid back into his fingers, and he folds his wing back in, just like that. It's a little, it's efficient, if tiring a few times. Some of us get really good at it, though.
Does that require proteins like spider silk?
Quite a bit, yes. But thankfully, I can just pull them back in unless well, everything needs to be pulled back in. If I wanted to leave something outside, I would need to cut it off, and I don't like that.
The inventive one consumes it, just like a spider. Perhaps
Yes,
they are a spider.
except I don't have to eat it. Thankfully, eating myself every day would be. I don't think I don't like the idea. I'm not thinking about that.
They've learned well. Who partakes in the popcorn provided by Junk and Rubbish?
Me.
Me. Okay.
How much popcorn is there?
They make 3 very large bowls.
Yeah, Tarsik is like stretching his hand all the way down to nab handfuls, just like that.
I just imagine he's using like the very long fingers to just like sort of like grab them from above. Just...
Yeah, pretty much that, exactly.
Yum. Tolok. So, who's sharing with Tarzik then? Or who is Tarzik sharing with? I suppose it's a more accurate answer.
Actually, I don't think people would need to share if is there how many pillows are nearby? Does it look like I could just take one?
Oh, you're eating the pillows. Okay, you're not eating popcorn. I see.
Nah, I'm just gonna.
Well, these two
know,
want to also watch some of the movie too, so.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
A Wild West featuring some weird jackal character.
That's a reference.
It's a reference to a previous BBEG that we had in this mythos of the campaign. But you won't have to deal with Amaka. It's not a problem you have to deal with. As for...
Funny gun.
Hmm?
I said funny gun.
Funny gun. Yep, the funny gun character. There has to be one. Doomsday, I suppose, gets their own bowl.
Yeah, they took the bowl and kind of went to go face a wall. The two heads spun around like 180 degrees to continue watching where the screen would be.
And the last... So Tolok and Tarzik are sharing a bowl then, and Rubbish and Junk get the share a bowl? I suppose is the most fair distribution of popcorn.
Especially seeing Maru isn't having popcorn.
Yep, just a pillow.
So, Maru, the thing is with the pillows around here is they're old, flattened, and used.
Yeah, he's not gonna eat the casing for sure, and he's definitely being very picky about what stuffing he's actually putting into his mouth.
And I mean, there's also the sacrilege part of this is an ancient fucking dwelling you're eating, effectively an archaeological piece.
he didn't think about that. He just started consuming.
Is it like for you? Is it like eating cheap and bad made nuggets? Like some of them are good, some of them are moldy and horrible.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Really, really old, bad nuggets.
Been in the fridge for too long.
Too long, you microwave them. It's
and
like
also they
cooked,
are
slimy mold.
and also they are not like the best nuggets. They are cheap, so some of them has
About on the street.
yeah, some of them has meat parts that are
Tough.
Chewy.
yeah, tough, and it's like cartílago. I don't know.
Cartilage.
Oh, cartilage.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that'd be really weird to find in a pillow though.
You do
But yeah, no,
find
he's
He's
at
just finding these unidentified clumps of stuff that he doesn't know what they are.
yeah he's avoiding to eat. It's just like it's like actual random stuffing. It's not like consistent cotton that's in there.
actually
Oh,
He
Maru,
yes.
as you like ripped open one of the pillows, Junk kind of goes, wait, walks away,
Huh?
and comes back with like a fresh one. Yeah, the grub love to eat those all the time.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Thank you. He happily grabs it and puts down the other one, and yeah, he starts chowing down, leaving the open secondary one just on the ground.
The brothers without their spacesuits are remarkably, like, all their fur is like padded down from how much they wear those things. So they look fucking skinny as hell.
Oh,
And they're kind of taking turns taking from the popcorn bowl, and then they both kind of start to realize that the other's taking a little bit more than they have, so they kind of like speed up. Eventually this devolves into both of them just muzzle first, just trying to eat as much popcorn out of the bowl before the other one gets it.
Just scattering it everywhere.
Oh yes, they're making little growl noises and everything as they both like try to fight over bowl control.
Tolok is going to grab a hand of popcorn, then immediately place it on his mouth, start munching. Then realize it tastes like iron for some reason. Then looks at his arm and it's all covered in gore.
There was a bathroom that you could go get showered off in.
Yeah, Tolok is going to spit the
He's gonna do
popcorn.
that now.
He's going to spit the popcorn somewhere. Turn around to see the other two ones and ask politely, where do I can take a shower? Sorry.
While they're like mouth fighting over the popcorn, they both like synchronize point towards the door. There is a bathroom door with, as you step into, it's actually kind of one of those like it's a large showering area. It's not just a shower. It's meant to obviously have like a bunch of people rather than just like one person. But it's only you in there. So you can get showered fairly quickly and back to the movie without missing a whole lot, other than a lot of squinting at sunsets and a gay snake.
What? Listen here, squinting's part of the atmosphere. You have to squint in the sun. You feel lucky, punk?
Soon after the movie is done, Junk and Rubbish sort of lay out their like build your own taco table. They make themselves both two each. You all notice that they made effectively the same tacos. They put them both down on the table, both went to get drinks, and they accidentally swapped plates. They both took a bite, realized they took the wrong plate, and swapped them back, and then finished the bitten tacos.
I guess one likes a little bit more lime juice.
it's like minimal
This is
amount too.
Doomsday's just like looming over the table, staring at it. And let's see here. I'm gonna check something real quick. No, I'll roll a survival check for this. Okay, cool. They don't absolutely thrash the table, but they're just kind of putting stuff on the tortilla. They don't really know what they're doing until eventually they've covered it, and then they start bickering because they're trying to figure out how they're supposed to wrap it now.
The classic.
You can put a tortilla on top of it.
The
That
sandwich.
would work well.
Isn't that a case?
Wrong voice.
Isn't that a quesadilla?
Well, yeah, but food is food, is it not?
So also those have cheese. Did you put the cheese in?
They like gently, delicately pinch between two of their giant fingers to lift it up. No, there's no cheese.
And it's not a quesadilla.
Oh, see?
Put in the cheese. Put in the cheese. I'm trying.
They sloppily put on cheese on top of the other tortilla, so now there's cheese on top of it, and they just take their plate.
Congratulations, you have failed the ritual of the soft taco. Your friendship is not guaranteed.
Nah.
Maru goes in and just takes 3 tortillas and that's it. He just starts to sit down somewhere comfortably and consumes them slowly as if they were like small towels. I don't know how to
What?
comfortably describe. You know the body wash towels, the little small squares.
Yes.
Yeah, he just consumes it like those because that's just how he would most likely just enjoy a soft taco. If he
What of the
knows how it is,
proteins
so.
and the plant organics and the dairy organics?
Yes, how are you supposed to masticate properly if you don't have all of the different stuffings?
I already had my stuffing earlier with the pillow, so I'm good.
I want to say wrong stuffing, but I cannot argue against that. Then he just starts
So-
making his own.
We must
Probably
make a
did.
note to stuff this moth properly next time.
Huh? No, wait.
Thursday in the meantime is just making his own tacos and playing it especially hard on the not too much on the vegetables, and especially hard on the protein, mostly on the beef and a little bit on the cheese, and he wraps it up neatly and just bites the thing in half in one go.
Oh,
He's
he's
hungry.
he's not one of those veggie bats, is he? Fruit bats.
No, not at all. He was rambling about eating giant grubs earlier, so it's only expected. Like if they had if they had actual grubs in this table, he would have devoured those. But it works nicely.
Junk
Tolok is-
after. Oh, sorry. Continue to look.
Tolok is going to grab
Uh-huh.
Tolok is going to grab a tortilla and then he's going to start filling it with a little bit of everything.
Mhm.
He's doing a very bad job filling it. It actually has more ingredients that it's supposed to have. So when he just wrap it to start eating, it starts to get sorry, how you say it starts to
It's
spill out.
overfull. Yeah.
Yeah, it's overfull and starts to spill out. And in the end, the plate Tolok has is now a bunch of ingredients all mixed together, like it's some kind of
Salad.
salad, something with meat. So he grabs another tortilla and uses it as a spoon to keep eating whatever he has.
Guys, you're being really bad at the ritual of soft taco. Only one of you managed to do this correctly. Only one
We all have our little
managed
ways.
the ritual of soft taco correctly.
Apparently. We really are one hell of a crew, aren't we?
Suddenly we're hated by the two.
I just rolled a check to see if
Friendship negative
Doomsday has
one.
the soap gene, and no, they do not. Cilantro does not taste awful to them.
Oh, good. Regardless, Junk eats faster than Tarzik. It just fucking like, whoa, it's gone. And then he gets
Just
up
follow the thing.
and he's just getting dressed already. And Robert's like, wait, no, where are you going? We gotta get back to work, you and me. So finish it up, all right? We took our break. We gotta get back. There's places to fix, things to go. You saved us a lot of time with that little heist, but we still gotta do stuff. And Robert's like, yeah, but what about the project? And Drunk's like, no, we can work on it later, all right? We spent all our extra time today. We gotta go work on stuff.
It sounds like sad time is available now.
Yes, we can tell you the thing.
What thing? Well,
The entity is coming to reclaim its lost treasures.
the what?
What?
The one that was stolen from.
The god, the Nolia?
Yes.
That one, yes. I think he has a vague idea of who it was. I think.
What? How he knows? They know? Uh, you say he's a god?
Yeah.
I'm not so, honestly, I'm
the-
not so sure.
Oh no.
Well, Caps Lock said it.
So
Does-
they already knew we were going to be there.
Oh my! I didn't think about that. Wait,
No.
wait.
Honestly,
No.
I don't think he's a god because when gods get stolen from it, makes it to this into history. Like this one god who stole fire from the other, I believe. If you just stole from a god, it would be a bigger deal. No, but no, he just flopped on the ground and cried.
Yeah. Well, I guess the Caps Lock said that their power was if they ever died, they'd turn back time to the point that they'd be back to life.
Well,
So
he didn't die, so he's helpless.
yeah, I still consider that type of power of a god.
So look,
Honestly,
is
I'm
going.
not so sure.
Continue. Sorry.
No, I was done.
Tolok is going to look at Rubbish and just going to scream, Rubbish, we made a mistake!
I don't know what you're talking about.
We stole from a god!
They're not a god. They're just a stupid shopkeeper.
Have you ever seen them die?
No, because it's so.
Exactly, they're a god.
Junk's like,
they could turn back time.
Junk is like, no one can turn back time. No one can. That's not a thing.
100 heads can.
And Nolia,
How do you know Nolia can turn back time?
because Caps. Oh.
And just
He
like
sits
that,
down in, like a corner.
the like horses riding off into the sunset. The like credits start to scroll. Painting everything in this like orange illumination in the room.
Nolia might not be a god.
So are my new friends in danger or not?
It depends
So
on
long
if
as
we
you-
fight back.
So long as you don't trust anything that looks like an AC lying on the ground, you should be fine.
Sorry, could you repeat?
So long, this is Starsec speaking. So long as you don't trust anything that looks like an AC or one of those humidity remover things that's just lying on the ground, things should be fine. But if you see one of those just there, run. Guns in them.
Okay. Hope you got that, Junk and Rubbish.
Okay, yeah. As you say that, they both simultaneously get like 3 sharp beeps out of their little navigator devices they carry around. They look to each other like, oh shit, fuck. And they run off towards the storage room direction through the third door. And they come back both with rifles glowing a signature orange that suggests Geldon, which is the material used for rip drives in this setting. And you know that when it's put into a gun, that makes a disintegrator.
Are
And
you going? Are you going hunting now?
no, it's coming for us, they both say, kind of in unison, as they lay down on the ground on the inside of the blast doors, looking across towards the elevator.
Oh fuck!
We leave.
They both deploy their little bipods. There's more guns in the storage if you want to get some. Yeah.
Tolok is going to go to the storage.
All right, what are you picking up? What shape disintegrator would appeal to you? Disintegrators are hyper illegal, incredibly dangerous, very rare and expensive.
I'm going to grab the one that looks more like a revolver.
Alrighty.
Wait, I have a very stupid idea. It's like you what do you say they use to shoot these lasers things?
It uses the
An orange thing?
yes, it has an orange glow to it.
Okay. This one has 6 of them. They are tied together in a spinny thing. So it actually is a revolver of 6 of these stupid things.
It has like 6 smaller cores that are alternating so that the one that's shot can cool off.
Yes.
All right. Does anyone else get a weapon?
Tersek is probably going in there because as he matters to himself, it was a terrible time to not bring one of his, and he's going to find if there's anything for close-up work in there. Probably not find it.
For firearms, there are. You walk into a fairly moderately sized armory. There's heavy weapons, anti-tank weapons, disintegrators, rifles. Then on the other side, there's a bunch of like armor and melee weapons, swords and clubs.
He's definitely heading straight for the melee weapons. Then, if there's anything that lights up in there, he's going to grab that and head right back out.
Alrighty, Maru.
Is there any like shields or protection that isn't like specifically armor?
Yeah, there's actually a couple riot shields, and there's even an energy shield projector.
Oh, am I able to somehow situate the shield projector on my back and carry
Absolutely.
yeah, and carry a riot shield with my 2 front hands and have the projector on my back?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be full cover.
Doomsday, is there anything you're going to be using, or are you going to rely on your psionics?
Well, that's the funny thing, because as soon as they mentioned something about needing to fight, Doomsday ran away, but not to flee the area. They ran to the room with the crystals in it and just kind of stanced up and made a bubble barrier.
Would you reactivate the protection droid there?
Oh yeah,
I don't,
baby.
I suppose. Yeah, let me see if they can
It's this.
do
The
that.
protection droid there is a very thin-framed, cheapo model that is mass-produced. Effectively, can only barely carry the shotgun it's been equipped with.
Oh, okay. Is it like obvious to turn on, or does it require mechanical know-how?
On its backpack, there is probably a small control panel, but there's definitely be like a small switch there that you could turn it on.
Okay, well, they're going to do that then.
As you turn it on, its head like sort of flicks around to you as like sort of target acquired, and you quickly flick it off again, realizing, oh yeah, it hasn't been updated to who is and isn't an enemy.
So be it. Back to stancing up. They're just farming aura near the baby.
Yeah, near the baby. The elevator doors open, and there is a dumpster? Just
Mario
a
gets in front because he
green
thinks that
dumpster.
somebody's gonna jump out of the dumpster. He gets in front with his shields.
Oh, it's
If
empty.
people allow him.
Is it-
Junk and Robert's like, no, it's not empty. There's a dumpster there for some reason. Probably using it as cover. Smart of them. I think we could disintegrate through it. Yeah, but I don't want to waste the shots. They both kind of mumble and grump in unison. And it just is a standoff. The camera zooms in on Junk's face. The camera zooms in on Rubbish's face. The camera zooms in on the dumpster.
I'm actually scared that this might be a certain orb.
Maru, cover me for a moment. I'm going to have a look. Then Tarsik just gets up with the blade the blade he grabbed up behind his back, casually but not too casually, as he starts just gets up and starts walking towards the dumpster.
Yep, I follow closely with shields at least attempting to protect him.
The lid kind of rumbles a little bit, like something kind of pushed up against it for a moment. And then you hear Nolia's voice. Trash! Rubbish! Why'd you steal from me?
I told you it would be. I warned you about the AC. Suppose I should have warned you about dumpsters.
And Rubbish kind of goes, because you have good parts and you don't give any. Nolia goes, don't care. You shouldn't be stealing. We've had this conversation before. You give me back what you took, and I'll go. Or you
Do
can.
they seem to have any weapons?
You only see the dumpster, so.
Oh no.
And Nolia's voice is coming from within it. It sounds like.
I think we should back up. We should definitely move away from the dumpster.
Leaving a talking dumpster is a weird way to give a warning.
Yeah, it's still scary because of how you saw the little AC unit. It's tiny. Imagine how many could fit in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I don't
This is
even
the
know
way-
where it all is anymore. How about this? Just give you, like, I don't know, a gun or something. You go away. So, these two are kind of at an impasse. The conversation's only going to be tilted by the interference of the party.
Oh.
Tolok is going to scream. But they need these parts to help this station keeping alive.
Yeah, and I need these parts to stay alive too, numbnuts.
But how are you going to to stay alive if the station doesn't? No, give me a second. I'm trying to.
If the station goes, you'll
How
go
will you
too.
Sorry, can you repeat?
If the station
station
goes,
runs out of
you'll go
fuel?
too. Is how I
One
would-
at a time.
Oh, sorry.
So which one is going to talk?
Or you go.
That I think you meant like are you meant to survive if the station runs out of air? Because I imagine that's what the biggest threat here is.
Oh yeah. Why are you going to survive if the station goes out of air?
Because I'm trying to get things set up so that these two don't have to do everything themselves. Robert says, I don't care. You don't want to do anything. Junk says, yeah, you haven't helped at all. Well, he says, I don't care. You two are taking shit from my shop.
Yeah, shit that is necessary so your shop doesn't blow up too.
Fuck it. I'm going to take it all back. So unless someone gets in the way here.
Oh no.
Tarsik, perhaps against any better judgment, is just going to approach the thing and just poke it on the top and tip it over.
What?
I'm so gonna.
Sorry, what was that, or you?
That he's going to approach the dumpster at last and just poke it at the top gently and tip it over like it's a common dumpster.
As you like approach the dumpster, an anti-tank weapon flips out from under the lid as if it was like a bunker visor into your face.
Am I still close?
It is held by some
since I was trying
robotic
to protect
arm.
them?
Oh yes, you're close.
Yes. Okay.
It's
yeah,
not
I'm still trying to
shooting yet,
protect them.
but it says back the fuck off. Doesn't involve you.
Are you really going to
Will
shoot
you
a
play
legitimate
more?
customer in the face? Good grief.
Please.
That's why I'm giving you the chance to stay out of this. It doesn't involve you.
We should move. I don't like this.
This is station politics, renegades. And those two have been a thorn in my side for a long time.
I try to tug Tarzik back.
He's not making any effort to advance further, but yeah, he's tugging him back is working, but very little. He's just dancing up against the dumpster like either he doesn't know he might genuinely die or he just doesn't care. One of the two.
A comical amount of weapon barrels then after the first one, just kind of like all out of the little slit there. Kind of pointing in all directions in this room. Now, you gonna listen to me?
Okay. Maru drops the shield and just grabs Tarzik and tries to run.
Okay, that makes a difference. Ah! He just pulled.
Sorry, we gotta go. It's too dangerous.
At least he
No,
doesn't
it's
drop
just-
the weapon, but yeah.
Tolok is
Yeah.
just going to ask Rubbish and Junk. Would you like to join our crew?
No.
You sure?
Very certain.
That thing has more weapons than you have fingers.
And so?
That thing has more weapons than we have fingers. He's pointing to everyone in the crew.
Immediately, Junk and Rubbish unload on the dumpster. Chunks of the dumpster are just turned into ash and dust. The dumpster tries to fire a few rounds back, but the disintegrators are cruel weapons. They shake particles apart at the seams, and it causes failures through the armor. And the device is left half crumpled. Destroyed weapons are everywhere. And only a few rounds went off.
No shots land.
No shots landed on anybody.
Tolok has a hole in one of his feathers.
Just the one.
But what's interesting is you notice no blood.
I knew it wasn't wrong.
That's good.
Junk and Rubbish look to each other. All right, time to move the place. Yeah. Oh well. I like this entrance. It's convenient.
Wait, but how are you going to move the thing?
Easy.
And I mean, the egg, the tail, the how will you call them? I'm going to ask tomorrow.
The chrysalis.
The
You
crystal
talking about the crystals? Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I asked Maru directly.
Yeah. Yeah. The chrysalis. The little. Yeah. The soon-to-be bugger.
Yeah, what Mott said.
Junk walks over to the wall of goggles and actually grabs onto it and pulls it aside. And there is actually was a large sliding door of sorts. And behind it is a large, dim red glowing control panel of all the station functions. And they grab a large knob and they start to spin it. And you feel the whole room you're in start to shift. Those of you who are still looking at the elevator door watch it like slowly scroll to the left.
It's kind of stand back from that.
Yeah, I'd
As
assume.
the wreckage of whatever the fighting machine was gets crushed in the seam of the door frame. And the whole thing is moving. All right, we're
I
gonna be
really
going
did
up
think.
to the next station. Connects to some of the upper levels. It'll be a little dangerous coming and going, but that'll be fine.
Is this
Better
further
than
from
being
our ship?
pointed at.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Better than that being pointed at. But that was a learning experience at the very least.
Don't fuck with disintegrators. Yeah. These things really mess people up.
I think we upset the Nolia.
No, we did. I did.
What did you say?
It's hard to understand because on one side you mess with him when he has that much gun in one dumpster, and then in turn he messes with you when you can just move this station around with a control panel. This is a full war.
Nah. He'll forget it in a week. Normally does.
But I'm glad I didn't get shot then.
Yeah. We haven't had too many friends die while visiting here. Only the one time. Well, it was more like 3. Well, no, it was more like 1. 2 of those weren't our fault. I don't care if it wasn't our fault. It became a problem.
Was it also Nolia that shot them or someone else?
Nah. One of Nolia's friends did come by, though. She was really nice. She could see the future. It was cool.
Are they actually a god that knows other gods? Wait a minute.
Gods
I'm
don't get
honestly
stolen
thinking.
from. Gods don't get stolen from unless it's at the very start. This is not the start.
Yeah, Nolia's no god. Not at all. He's kind of lame. A lot.
It's gonna take me some time to really think about what Nolia is.
He's a mechanator.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, he's a mechanator.
Well, maybe Nolia is not a god, but the servant of a god.
What kind of god would have a servant like that? I can't think of any.
Well, it doesn't match any scriptures you guys know. Because remember, there are religions in the setting. They have been written.
Mm-hmm.
Nolia would not align with any of the, like, common scriptures.
Yeah, Tarsik is genuinely thinking about it, but no, and muttering, but it's definitely not matching up. He even comes at the Luna's hand religion for a moment, but then realizes no, that they probably won't let a kobold build their god.
Well, I've never seen a kobold before. Maybe they have pagan religion.
Nah, they believe in the lunar mantle. Yeah, they like the moons.
Moon is nice.
So, as the machinery is clunking, everything in the room is kind of churning. One of the twins goes in to check on the chrysalis. The other one stays behind. For a moment, you don't know which one it is until you realize Rubbish went to check and Junk is still here.
Doomsday is still there. And they're just kind of like looking around. how good was the sight line from that doorway to everything else?
From the bedroom doorway, the whole like living area is kind of structured like a T. So like the main residence is this like very large open area. The entry is almost as wide as and you had these like two hallways going off to each side. Where Doomsday'd probably be like here, so he probably didn't see much at all.
Okay, so that's unfortunate. Let's see.
But he probably heard it all because it's not very far.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Well, then
guns.
if they heard someone's mentioned going to check on the crystals, they're not going to immediately attack the first thing that walks through the door.
Hi. Oh. Thanks.
We wanted to make sure it would stay safe.
Yes, and is this entire place moving?
Yep.
They relax and kind of like walk over. Can it move anywhere, or is it just up and down?
Left and right, up and down.
Amazing. So that's why it's a hideout, because you can go anywhere it wants.
Anywhere in the predetermined routes that we built for it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Junk pokes their
Good.
head in under rubbish, poking their head in, so it's just the two twins. Hey,
Well, it's safe and sound. Hi.
do you you didn't turn that on, right? It didn't try to kill you? It tried to kill you, didn't it? It definitely tried to kill them.
It didn't get a chance to.
We're gonna have to update the targeting on that. Yeah. Alright. They walk over to the deactivated droid. The battle droid gets dragged out into the main room. And
Roger, Roger.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, alright, everybody. I gotta get some face scans. That way it won't shoot you. And they start holding its little head up to, like, look at everybody so that it doesn't... their little guard dog doesn't attack them.
Is it gonna be like a group photo type thing, or is it an individual?
That's up to you.
I think a group photo would be funny. Just all of us.
Yeah, group
huddled up
photo.
together.
What it is.
Jeez.
A group photo, just like the end of Atlantis.
Eventually, the whole mechanism comes to a stop after a while. All right. So, how do your characters feel about this whole situation?
I really did think Nolia was inside the dumpster,
Nope.
and I thought they died when they got crushed. But I just thought it was mechanics.
Nope, drone.
Yeah. Nolia doesn't do a lot of frontline fighting themselves.
Doomsday doesn't really have a lot of context for what is right and wrong in these kinds of societies, so it just seemed fairly normal that someone that got their stuff taken want to come take it back. And considering how civil everything sounded and was just immediate shooting, it seems like there really was nothing to worry about.
Look,
Me.
how does your character feel about the situation that happened?
Pollock is a little bit worried, but at the same time, he's not that worried anymore now that knows that the base can move.
And finally, or you, how's your character feeling right now?
He's evaluating his day. On one hand, he's gotten a new purchase and a meal and met new people, so he feels good about that. But on the other, getting a gun pointed at his face by someone he bought by someone who he legitimately bought something from, it made him a little bit miffed. So, but all in all, he's feeling good, even if he doesn't look it like it.
All right.
Not the most expressive bet.
Is there anything your characters wish to do here at the hideout of Junk and Rubbish, or is there going to
Uh,
be
Tolok is going to hook both of them before they go and start licking the tears of each one of them.
leaving. Tolok, you are outnumbered. You are getting licked more.
I'm going to fight back.
No. Lick, 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 lick.
I don't have to say goodbye like that, right?
Mario just wants to do one last little checkup on the chrysalis. Just making sure it is perfectly fine, doesn't need anything, or if it may need something that could help it grow faster or healthier.
Sure.
But
You're
I
welcome
assume
to
it's
come back
perfectly fine.
anytime, friends. Yeah. We did the soft taco ritual. You're all friends now. Partners in crime. No more crimes.
Oh,
Partners in taxes? Fine.
I see they are disciples of the great Martin.
Fine.
Well, as tax collectors goes, you're like the most the one I like the most. So I suppose we can go with that instead. I like this. And then he walks up to the two and hands them back the hands them back the weapon he grabbed. That like one of the big swords, a little bit of a big one of the worryingly big ones. He just hands it over like nothing. I like this one. I didn't get to use it much, but maybe no, maybe next time wishing I have to use it would be a bad thing.
Rubbish is like
Let's-
trying to desperately hold on to it, like legs shaking. Junk comes over to like pick it up, and they have to carry it as a team back to the armory.
yeah, pretty much that. On the plus side, but on the plus side, praise from Tursik on something like that is at least good. So the guy knows his close up violence.
A lot of you, I suppose, unless you have any final goodbyes or things to say to Junk and Rubbish.
We shall return as soon as we can to help with raising the young.
Yes, it's safe now, but not so safe if that entity keeps coming by.
Oh God, goodness gracious! I forgot come up with a name.
The name of your SC?
Yes, that one. Suppose I was
The
a little
child.
distracted for that, but something will come up to me. I named a mech. I can name an SC.
Yes, but this one's going to talk back to you.
Feedback is nice to have.
What you can do is perhaps set up a bunch of different names, and then you can ask the others what they think of the most.
You can name them Debris. What about Litter? What about Rubble?
Oh, Rubble's a nice one.
What about Flotsam or Jetsam?
What about popcorn?
What?
I like the breed more.
You could call him Wreck. Yeah, Wreck's a good name.
Ooh, good thinking, honestly. We'll lay them out and perhaps lay a vote. Get some democracy going back at the ship.
Alright, bye friends!
It has one
Bye.
head, so it shouldn't be too complicated.
Bye-bye.
Well, we'll see you next time then.
This is where I'm going to call the session as we're running out of time.
Oh.
How do we feel about everything that happens?
Fun.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
I had a lot of fun, honestly.
Everyone got a chance to do something.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do we feel about the lore for Junk and Rubbish? Especially Regal, who's encountered these characters, well, encountered Scrap before.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's you're making it seem like this is going to be a hub that we come back to often.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
I remembered, I quite liked you saying I know who you are when you first met Rubbish. You don't know how
My God,
correct
we're doing
and
this now.
incorrect you were.
Hmm.
Cause guess what? Scrap is a baby.
Yeah,
So
child.
he's not out yet.
Yet. But yeah, they're probably definitely coming back to Calico stations in part because there's few other places for pirates to keep coming back to, and because Tarsik really wants to cash in the points. He really hopes Nolia will not be as petty as to just deduct him like threat taxes or anything like from his points because he's going to be really upset about that. But
I mean, Nolia did say you're given the chance to get the fuck out of this. It doesn't involve you.
uh, and he wonders if it comes because he technically didn't back off and Maru had to yank him away because
Yeah.
that doesn't seem to have a sense of fear so far.
Maru's all fear.
Do not
Someone needs to
be
counterbalance it.
afraid to speculate and theorize because those are. If you get shit right, I tend to make things easier for you.
I knew what was gonna happen with the dumpster, but I was like, Doomsday's in a different room. It's not happening.
Yeah. I
Everyone's like, oh, he's inside. No, no, he's
knew
not.
something was gonna happen.
You just crammed a bunch of guns into a dumpster and sent it up an elevator.
Yeah.
I wonder
Honestly,
if
as seeing the way I tend to play RTSs and colonies seems I can understand the thinking. I would have done that too.
I wonder how difficult it would have been to just press the button on the elevator and just send it back down.
Not very.
All right, problem solved.
Yeah, no.
And then it just it becomes a back and forth, just the two pressing the button.
Ding, ding, ding. But that would have bought Junk and Rubbish time to move their hideout, so.
Mhm.
You also learned a little bit about Blood Space, didn't you?
Yep.
I hope you
Simply how tasty it is.
I hope you took good notes today, or you.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I may have missed a few bits about that space, but I should probably remember them. And yeah, I'm still not done with the notes, but I'll write them down.
This session was also recorded, correct?
Yes. Although I forgot to record like the first 10 minutes.
I'm sure that's fine.
Still something to listen over during the week.
Yeah. Basically, I forgot to record the part where Doomsday met Rubbish in the water pool and Tolok met Rubbish.
Oh,
Yeah, I wrote that part down at least, so there's that.
oh, well, that was the weakest part of my roleplay this week.
This was very cute, though. I had so much fun with this.
Yeah, same here.
I
That was
agree.
fun all around.
Which brother do you like better, Junk or Rubbish? Choose.
Oh,
I talk more with Rubbish, I guess Rubbish.
Wow,
Hmm,
the lazy one.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go with Junk just because they seem like they could get the job done.
Wow, stick up the ass one.
Day prefers Rubbish while Dune likes Junk more.
Wow, choosing both sides.
¿Por qué no los dos?
What about Sith? Well, the Dune and Day gave me their opinion. What about Seth?
Oh, Seath. Seath really enjoyed how cute the chrysalis was.
You motherfucker!
Nice scrap. Thursday would have a hard time picking, but probably, but in it, probably Jan. He seems to be on a closer wavelength. If the two are pretty far from his.
Did I play the twins well or too confusing?
No, you did
I
good.
liked it.
I got a bit mixed up here and there, but I think I kept track.
It was
We only could.
kind of the point to mix you up because they mix people up.
Everything's the same besides one band-aid.
Well, no, they're a little different. You just have to know the details to look for.
Yeah, one's slightly darker.
At a quick glance, that'd be a little hard to notice.
What do you mean? Do you not recognize colors?
No. I recognize light.
He's missing an eye. Of course he doesn't get all the colors.
True.
Yeah. Plus, I'm better with looking at light and reflections. Not.
So what you're saying is we need you a big lamp.
Yes, please. I mean, no.
Oh, I see
I'd
why
end up
Maru
getting
liked
lost in
them.
it.
They both had the big glowing goggles.
He just kept no, I just imagining him just staring at their face every now and then and finding himself having to stop.
It's like that one ADHD moment where your brain is off thinking about something else, but you're accidentally staring at somebody.
So, I want to explain the reason why their goggles glow red is that they're using really cheap night vision inside the walls. They're basically using a very crummy infrared style night vision that is slightly visible to the naked eye. Which is why they had the lamps strung up in the space where Tolok first met them.
What?
What?
That explains it.
Yeah. And next, eventually, you're gonna meet Scrap, the one that started this hilariously and old character coming back, and one I'm sure Regal looks forward to greatly.
As in the grub? The little baby?
Yeah, Scrap, that's their name. You did learn that.
Yes, I was just double checking.
Yeah, John.
By the way, Hazel, you asked me, you asked something in the middle of the session. I didn't knew the answer at that point. Here is the answer.
Here's the answer.
Yes.
Oh, what they're named, yeah. Drummers?
Oh, the name of the.
Drummers?
Yeah, drummers.
Drummers. I also love
Yeah.
the art you did for how Tolok pilots his mech. That is so cute. Let me put this in the Sunday. Look at this.
He uses long legs.
The
Such a
multiverse.
squishy innard. Oh my goodness.
Vor.
For
After
real.
the freaking
More.
food session, I'm really in this mood for mole de pollo. I'm gonna have to go get some when we're done here.
Yeah, we're done here. You can go.
Hmm.
But there's a pollo right there.
I am hitting the stop recording button.